Hi Virgos, welcome to your May reading. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here. How you guys holding up out there? How you guys feeling? Virgo, when I was tuning into your energy, I was meditating and got this feeling of like some of you are trying to fit in somewhere where you're not meant to fit in, and it's been quite long and painful or uncomfortable. It's been a long road of trying to fit in somewhere where you never was meant to fit, or trying to have people accept you and like you and embrace you for the person you are in certain aspects of areas of your life where they're not meant to because they're not on that pathway. But then you have the other side of people that love it and need you to be you and need you to come forward in that energy and benefit greatly from that, but also embrace it and admire that thing that makes you can get you quickly in trouble with certain people, but could also quickly put you up on the pedestal, and get the respect and appreciation that you deserve. So it's a little bit, and I do feel that some of you have been trying to fit in somewhere, trying to explain why you think that way, or why you see it that way, or why you would not approach it from an emotional standpoint, but more of a practical one. And it's draining. It's really, really draining if you're trying to explain yourself or trying to make people understand something they're not meant to understand because they're not meant to. And it would give you so much more energy and freedom if you would embrace that part of yourself and just embody it and come forward as it unapologetically, not against those, just for yourself and for other people that are, need you to be you, and that's what I got during meditation. It's like 2020 is all about being your raw, real, authentic self. The rawness. Let the rawness come out. Stand out. Don't try to fit in a box because it makes either your parents more comfortable or the people from soccer club or school or work or anything. I mean, if you do it because it's something that you feel, Virgo, come forward as it. Embody it. Embrace it. It doesn't hurt nobody. It only hurts yourself if you don't do it, because it started to feel really uncomfortable. So if you feel quite lost in your journey right now, I think that you might have walked a little bit more towards this way when you should be proud of the person and you are, Virgo. Okay? I just wanted to share that with you. I don't know if I used the right words now or put it in the right way, but I think on a deeper level you guys know what I'm saying. All right. Let's pick up a deck. By the way, quickly, YouTube have changed some things around, and so it's really important that you guys leave a like on videos you watch. Not just mine. I mean, we really appreciate it. And I normally don't ask for it, but it's important, also for other tarot readers or anybody you like to watch. I don't know, astrology or anything you like to watch, cooking channels, van life builder channels, anything. Just leave a like. It really, really helps the creators, and it doesn't cost you anything, just like a 1 second. So I would really appreciate that if you guys could also just spread your likes out there on YouTube, because it just really helps everybody, and of course also my channel. But I don't want to, I also think about the other people, okay? Because the algorithm is, it's the algorithm. Okay, let's whisper that one. All right, Virgo. Let's pick a card for you from the Goddess Guidance cards. What we have happening this month in May is that the North Node is moving from Cancer into Gemini, and the South Node from Capricorn into Sagittarius. So there is a lot of things changing on an energetic level, okay? I don't want to go too deeply into the North Node, South Node, all of that, because I'm trying to stick to what I came here for. But there's a lot of things changing, and you coming forward as your authentic self, what we just spoke about in the beginning, would be very beneficial for this North Node energy. I will get back to that. Just right now I want to get into this card, okay? Fairness. Fairness. That's what you're looking for, Virgo. This situation will be handled in a fair and a just manner. This situation will be handled in a fair and a just manner. So, something you felt was quite unfair, 10 of Swords instantly. Something that you felt that just wasn't right. You know, wasn't the way that you thought it would go, or that another person expected it to be, right? A lot of energy is on the table already for you guys, Virgo. What's going on? What's going on? Let's see. Let's jump in. Virgos. You got love. You got some new interest coming in. Got some connections. You got some deepening of connections. Wow, Virgo. Look at that. You have the Two of Cups with the Empress. And then you have the Ace of Swords. Speaking the truth. Come forward as you are. Embrace your uniqueness. Embrace that thing that makes you you, makes you different, that makes you unique. Embrace the way that you can think or see things that other people don't see. And don't feel like you're standing out because of that, or you know, I'm not saying everybody does, not all of you do, but some of you are still there. What they're showing me here is that communication between you and your loved one, if you're connected right now in a union, even though you might be really like, you know, there might be a whole entire ocean between you and your loved one at this moment. The key to keep on feeling connected is the communication. But it's also important that you set healthy boundaries in that communication. If you feel somebody's not treating you with the respect that you deserve, it's important to check them. Check them, Virgo. Check them. I don't know who that is. I'm not saying like, oh, it's the loved one you're connected to. I'm just saying it's important that the people around you need to understand that no matter how much pressure they put on you, in the end of the day, you cannot change your fundamental self, yourself, your higher self, the things that make you you, your nature. And if you have to neglect parts of your own nature, the thing that makes you so beautiful, makes you so unique, if you have to break down those things, you will find yourself really drained and also needing to go within. Let's see what else coming forward for you guys. Okay, so you have that Knight of Wands with the Four of Swords and the Page of Wands. Take it slow, okay? If you got some great ideas, if you have, I don't know, maybe you just recently started speaking to somebody, or you have this idea of you wanting to set something into motion, maybe a project, maybe something humanitarian for, you know, the world right now. Take it slow. You don't have to do everything in one day or everything in 1 week. Take those moments of action and take those moments of rest. Balance the two, because otherwise you get burned up really quickly at this time. It's important to allow yourself to have that peace of mind instead of seeing an opportunity, running with it, but then you also like sort of went a completely different direction and you kind of feel lost there, you know. It's like, okay, this is a nice door, this is an option, this door is opening, I can walk in, but I can also just sit outside, wait a little bit, look around. Is there any other door opening? Is there any other way, you know, I would like to enter this building? Is there? Instead of, I come in running, I see an open door, I run into the open door, where am I? You know, it's like take a moment of pause, look. And then if you feel good, if your intuition is telling you, no, I gotta enter this door because it feels right, then go. but have those balance moments. You see the Knight of Wands, Four of Swords. I know it's frustrating to have those slow moments. I know right now a lot of you probably are quite worried about maybe your income, maybe your stability, maybe your job, or you wanted to start a project because you feel now I have the time, you know, not all of you, but some of you. But then you burn up pretty quickly because you feel like you are constantly in a rush because, you know, before you know it, the lockdown is over and then I don't have that space anymore. Don't approach things from their perspective in May, because it will definitely bring, you know, take away your energy that you can really use for something to really make it work, you know. Okay, what else coming in for Virgo? Virgo for the month of May. Virgo for the month of May. Virgo. Five of Swords, yes. If somebody's trying to play mind games with you, Virgo, you know what I said. Check them, okay? Check them. It's important. Check them. Queen of Swords, you are in your right energy, you know. I don't know if it has anything to do with a air sign, you have to check, but it could also just be you really claiming that seat. Exactly, the star card could be Aquarius. But I know that you guys feel a soul's calling coming up. These coming months will all be about an urge, a feel, a calling. And that's also because of, you know, the North Node moving into Gemini. It's just, you start to feel driven and start to experience certain feelings of urges of like, I want to try this, I need to try this, like all of that. That's really good, you know. It could really bring you very far. But like I said, keep the balance. Don't burn up your energy instantly, you know. It's like, for example, you enter like a theme park and you have like I don't know, what should we, like a playground in the beginning of the theme park, you know, and you have this something you really like, I don't know, maybe it's a slide, let's say a slide, okay? You have like this really big slide. Oh, and it's so interesting because it's new and you just enter the park and you go up the stairs, you go down the slides like, I don't know, 20 times. After the 20th time, you're quite tired, but then you still have to enter the rest of the theme park, you know, but you kind of don't really have that much energy when it's all fun and it's all nice. But if you dose the energy a little bit, you can actually experience everything on a certain level, you know? That's what I'm feeling for you right now. Why is this happening? Okay, I do see that you're doing best in group settings this coming months, okay? So let's focus on May. But like, when it comes to developing something that has to do with your soul alignment, like your soul's path, like something that you feel on the soul's level you got to do, you know, your purpose basically. It's really, really good for you to connect with a small group of people. Could be one person, could be three, could be 5, 6, like a small group of people that have similar things in mind, because that's very Gemini and North Node as well. Very Gemini energy of like doing things in a smaller collective, but like all like, look, how can we like make this work together? How can we start this together? How can we make a change together? I think that would be really good for you. I do see some very positive energy coming towards, because you also bring something unique to the table. That's why they push it so much, like, you know, embrace your uniqueness, Virgo, because if you lose that, you can add to the table what the people need you to be in order for you to really develop something with them, you know, like they need you to be your unique self. Okay, here you see how beautiful, King of Cups and the Magician. You're starting to take back your personal power when it comes to your emotions. You know, you start to really feel more in control of like how you're feeling, checking in with yourself, you know, purging energy when you need to, checking in with your energy level, making sure you eat right, all of that. Like, I see you using the tools that you've learned to be as much emotional stable, but also capable of following your guts, following your intuition. I do see that. One sec. Yeah, there has to come an ending of the everything is fine energy, Virgo. You see? See this card? Everything is fine. An ending. An ending is coming to... I need you to show you it visually. This. See this? This is what happens all behind the scenes. Nobody really gets a glimpse of what's really going on beneath the surface, you know? In the bathroom, basically. And transformation. It's uncomfortable to come out of a position that you sort of feel okay with, but you know deep down that it's not your pathway. So you might have to disconnect from certain type of people. You know, might need to make the decision to move on, to stop trying to fit in here and walk towards here, but you haven't met this new road yet. You don't know what to expect, and that at moments make you feel really uncomfortable. But right now, not everything is fine. You know? There's more for you out there. Things that make you happy. Things that don't make you overthink things like, is that person really real? Do they kind of want something else from me? Are they speaking the truth? Do they really like me? Should I wear something else? Should I say it like that? You know, things like that. It's not you. And a lot of you will be like, that's not what I do because, you know, I'm a Virgo. But some of you are still a little bit there. Release that energy. That's why I always love the comment section when it comes to you guys, because you guys are always so raw and I love it. it's like this and it's like that. That's just my opinion. You know, that's like, and I like it because my moon is in Virgo. Keeps me grounded, you know. Keeps me grounded. Yeah, so what I see overall is you doing the work, the inner work. You choosing and putting yourself up front in a very beautiful, empowering way. You take your responsibilities. You also know that you can't rush. And you need to take it step by step. That's fine with you as long as it's real, as long as it has a potential, as long as it has a future energy, as long as it gets you out from these mind games, from these overthinking stages, from feeling like you're running but not getting anywhere. So that's the thing. You're checking with yourself, and then you're going to check some people, and that's okay. You know, if you do it from the heart, I'm not saying like be out there being you know, no, but like find the balance. Something beautiful is emerging for you guys. Okay, Virgo, what else is coming out for Virgo in May? Exactly. I saw her already peeking and then she actually came out. That's you. That's you. You are the Queen of Pentacles, Virgo. Just keep swimming. You're gonna get there. You're gonna get there beautifully. All right. Yes. Okay. So, shall we do a pick a card reading? Because I haven't done that for quite some time, actually. Let's see. This is beautiful, though, Virgo. It's beautiful. Okay. I'm gonna pick up this deck. Starseed Oracle cards. Let me put 3 cards down. 3 cards for Virgo, please. All right. Take a moment to tune into these cards. Whatever your intuition is, you know, guiding you towards to which card. It could be 2. Maybe you feel that because it's all connected to the Virgo energy. Let's ring the bell a couple times. First card. Fall into my arms. Beautiful. Surrender. Holding the opposites, extremes of life. So, I'm going to give you some keywords with that. One sec. $66. Okay, so holding the opposites, extremes of life. The Great Mother urges you in when you took your first breath, and she'll be there when you draw your last. She knows how challenging life can be, that being human can be lonely and confusing, that the polarity and separation can be excruciating when your soul remembers the oneness of Source. But at the time, it can be incredibly glorious and sweet. So often we see things as either good or bad. When things go well, we make it mean that we're being rewarded, and when things are being bad, perhaps we've done something wrong. However, we're all here to expand and to grow, and it's through the extremes of life that we exactly do that. You're being invited to welcome the highs and the lows of the human experiences, to let them intimate you more fully into life, the agony and the ecstasy, the beauty and the bitterness. This life is but a single breath of existence of your experience as a soul. The Great Mother wants you to hand over your loneliness, your worries, your hurt, your sorrows, your fears, your burdens, and your doubts, to lay them on her altar, to fall fully into her arms, to remember that while these extremes are difficult, they can always also be magnificent. The more wildly the pendulum of your life swings, the more truthfully you can say, I truly lived. That's a beautiful message. And I'm sorry that I wasn't capable of reading it all in one go, but it's just what it is. So they're asking you to surrender to the beauty and to the things we feel as bad or are extreme. So it says, like, embrace life, experiences, and know that they also will help you truly live your life to the fullest, you know? Okay, card number 2. If you got card number 2, this is your card. Karmic relationships. The intense card. Orion energy, polarity, soul's growth, and conflicts. Okay, I'm going to read it as well, because if it's not your card, then you can, play forward a little bit. And I just want to take my time for this. Just feel we should. Okay. 84. Here we go. Okay. The constellation Orion is thought by many to have been a place of great polarity and eventually unity. Some believe that many starseeds who were part of this cosmic history are incarnated on Earth now, and are playing out karmic relationship from Orion times. Perhaps you're one of them. Polarity causes conflict and highlights separation. However, because of this, conflict can also result into unity and growth. Too many misunderstandings are caused when we don't open our hearts and mind to see the things from a different point of view. When we go into reactive second-guessing mode instead of gathering the courage to open our hearts. We should admit that we may have reacted because of our own woundings, and then find mutual ground. We're all innocent children looking to be seen, understood, and cherished. It's much harder to grow closer through conflict than it is to grow further apart. And yet, that's the innovation of conflicts. It's easy to react and take things personally. It's more challenging to see the innocence of all involved and find a way to grow closer through the conflicts. It's through the relationship that we grow the most. And can you soften your heart and drop your defenses enough to see things from a different point of view, Virgo? How can you see the innocence of all involved? How can you learn to see the similarities rather than a difference? Okay, beautiful. So they're asking you to look beyond. Look beyond what somebody is saying or what 3D connection it has the argument to, right? Can you look beyond? Can you see that there's an opportunity to grow closer from this conflict? Or something with yourself? Is there an opportunity you can grow closer to yourself with this, Virgo? Okay, then we have card number 3, Star Family. You're part of a soul team. Call in support. Beautiful. That's what I felt when you have third card. Like I really felt like that connection with the 3 of Pentacles in the reading. I felt you guys were called upon to like sort of connect to a smaller group of people. Okay, Star Family. Let me see. What is... Here we go. 108. 108. There we go. At some stage, we were each a part of soul clustered and gathering of souls who broke away from one another to experience themselves individually. Those who are part of a soul cluster are part of your star family. Your star family are those souls who are cut from a similar cosmic cloth. You haven't just experienced lifetimes together. Your souls were once actually one. It's very common for star family members to incarnate at similar times, to work with anchoring a similar frequency of light, and to cross paths with one another. You know that someone is part of your star family when you feel like you know and remember them from the moment you meet. They feel instantly familiar and comfortable. Time both passes quickly and stretches when you're with them. You feel more yourself with them than with anyone else. It can sometimes feel like looking in a mirror because in a way you are. Often you'll go out of your way to help those in your star family. Instinctively, knowing it's part of your path. When a family soul member dies, you feel it very, very deeply, regardless of how long you knew them. A certain soul mourning of soul breaking occurs. Think about the people in your life. Who do you feel is part of your soul, your star family? If this card comes up in a spread, it's likely that you've met someone who is part of your star family, or you are about to. All right, so that was your message if you're card number 3. Very, very special connections out there. Okay, so I hope that this was helpful for you guys. Like I said, feel free to leave a like. Don't forget to check if you're still subscribed to my channel because, some things went wrong with that. So just double check. I love you guys so much. I'm sending you a love and light. Stay inside as much as possible. Stay healthy. And I love you guys. All right. Bye, Virgo.